Right, okay. And what are some of the sort of KPIs that clients are coming to you with? Because there's a massive difference, as we know, between output, as you say, just followers, and outcomes, that people
Yes.
actually go and do something as a result. What kind of things are brands hoping? How are you going to move the dial? What are you doing?
Yeah, so we came and I say we, the three founders here, so myself, Aaron and Nick, came from an app called Sport Lobster. Aaron was the founder, Nick was head of marketing, and I was head of social. And our KPI was to drive app downloads and users. And we raised £20 million to do so. We sponsored the NFL, the NBA, Premier League football teams. We had tube ads everywhere, radio ads everywhere, classic digital display. And then we paid someone £10 one day on Twitter who had 100,000 followers. And he delivered 2,000 downloads.
Wow.
And then we had Cristiano Ronaldo post on his Facebook, 120 million followers, most followed person in the world, 2,000 downloads. And we spent a lot more than £10 on that person. And we're like, oh my God, this is a goldmine. So all we cared about was downloads, so right at the bottom of the funnel.
Yeah.
So impressions to engagement to clicks, but all we cared about was downloads. And what that price was. We pay £10, we get 2,000, unbelievable value. We pay 100,000 and get 2,000, terrible value.
Yeah.
So when it comes to bottom of the dial KPIs, that's really what we built on, because that's what we did. Well, that's what we care about, that's what we understand, that's why I come back to value. And we're not talking about vanity metrics, we're talking about, and when we're talking to clients, we're talking about sales, deposits on betting clients, downloads, video views with some people, that's it's in the cusp of vanity, but it's, people do care about that stuff.
Yeah.
Social follower growth, building accounts, like things, and not things that you can fake. Like we built an account for a client a year ago, and it still gets 15-20% engagement rate, and it's got thousands and tens of thousands of followers. So because they're real people who we drove there for a real reason, to engage with content that they would like for a long time. And yeah, I mean, most of it is sales.
Yes.
Most of it is the thing that clients care the most about, that no one else can promise them.
Yes.
And we're like, well, we've done enough work here to understand who can drive sales and who can't, because the Sport Lobster journey was all about working out who could drive downloads and who couldn't.
Right.
And then we just brought that into Go. We then did that with loads of different apps. We worked out more and more as who could drive downloads, and we went, well, I wonder if the same thing works for selling clothes. It did.
Right.
And it was just using loads of different new influencers who sold clothes, and then we realised, that's interesting. Someone who's really good at selling dresses is really, really bad at selling jeans. Okay, there's loads of variables to it. It's not just followers, it's not just engagement, it's not just it. There's nuance to this that is completely untrackable and completely unautomated. It has to be human, and that's why I believe all the platforms are going to lose, because there's loads and loads of automated platforms in this space, but they can't get their head. Well, it's impossible, right, for a computer to understand that this person is great for New Look to sell clothes. That it can understand, but it can never understand that they're good for selling black things versus selling things with polka dots. And it literally is as nuanced as that.
Okay.
We would get sales reports from fashion clients, and it would be shocking to us, week 1 to week 2, as to why that person sold £10,000 worth of clothes to £0. And we're like, that is impossible. And then we looked at the difference. It's like denim versus khaki or like camouflage. And we're like, that's mad. But that's all about what I said earlier. It's about audience, community, and what people care about and what their shared interest. And if that person doesn't actually like camouflage, but is talking about it for the first time in 2 years, why are people going to believe them?
Exactly. Okay.
And that's the authenticity. And really what we're trying to boil that all down to right now is in a nice catchy sentence, which is niche content to niche communities at scale.
Right, okay.
So yeah, content that matters to people that care, with loads of people talking about it at the same time.
Right, okay.
And that is influence marketing.